everybody, welcome back to another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Today we're talking about R&B singer Neo and then Corey Holcomb and his comments on what Neo said and how it goes down in the industry. So let's take a look. Y'all already know cancel culture, certain people you bet not say nothing about. And Neo made the mistake, if you will, of speaking on these people. Here we go.
Role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
Lost control.
if your little boy comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl, and you just let him rock with that,
Right.
he's 5.
Right. And where did he get that
If
from?
you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's going to do that.
Exactly.
Like, when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like, I don't understand that. I don't get that.
And to medicate these young kids that are 5, 6 growing up and knowing that it affects their brain. It affects their organs. It makes them sick, but they're not allowed to do drugs. They're not allowed to do alcohol.
Right.
We can medicate
He
them
can't
up.
drive a car yet, but he can decide his sex.
Right. Oh, right. What sexual orientation, and he can cut up his pee-pee, and that, to me, that makes no sense whatsoever.
And I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that they either passed or are trying to pass a law in LA that states if your child comes to you and asks to do some of these things and you say no, they could take your kid from you.
Yeah, that's true. Just passed in California.
That makes no sense.
They want us to have no control over our children.
But I don't get it.
In schools,
I don't get it.
hospitals, libraries.
Yeah.
They just want to manipulate. You got to understand when they're so young and they're already, that's
Impressionable.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And from them, they're going to believe what you say. I mean,
Yeah.
we say Santa Claus is real, the
And they
Easter Bunny.
believe it, like,
right,
come on.
exactly.
Like, you gotta
they know what they're doing.
Remember who you're dealing with. Like, I can't take credit for it, but I heard somebody say one time, he's like, all right, if your son comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl, ask your son, what is a girl?
That's a good one.
What is he going to do? He's going to say, well, he might want to play with dolls. All right, you want to play with dolls. Fine, play with dolls.
Right.
But you're a boy
Right.
playing with dolls.
That's
I want
right.
to wear pink. All right, cool, wear pink. But you're a boy
That's right.
wearing pink. No issue with the LBGT. I have no problem with with nobody. Okay,
Right.
love who you love, do what you do.
Exactly.
I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but two genders, and that's just how I rocked.
Me
now,
too.
You could identify as a goldfish if you feel it.
Right.
I don't care. That ain't my business. It becomes my business when you try to make me play the game with you. I'm not finna call you a
Right.
goldfish, but
Exactly.
you want to be a goldfish, you go be a goldfish. It's all good.
Amen.
I mean,
Well said.
it's just, we live in a weird time, man. We do.
And
Trigger
let's go to the
warnings.
hat-
What the
Right.
hell is a trigger warning?
Yes, exactly.
It's just when I
It
just
is
don't know
weird
when the
times.
world became so sensitive. Like comedians can't tell jokes no more.
No.
Like, everybody's offended. It's a joke. It's
Right.
a comedian.
Right.
It's a joke. You're not supposed to take it serious. It's a joke.
Right.
His literal job is to joke. And you
About everyone.
About everyone
Right.
and everything. And people want to get offended and like, don't say that. That's triggering. Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah,
Sit in your house by yourself.
exactly.
It annoys me. It annoys
I mean,
me.
anything can trigger.
All right, so you heard what Neo said, and I'm so glad he spoke on the whole comedian thing because a lot of people act all retarded when a comedian, Corey Holcomb or somebody make a joke. They want to get their panties in a bunch. But I do want to say something. Neo, bruh, you are a little weird because I'm not about to let my son play with no doll and tell him you a boy playing with a doll. You ain't a girl playing with a doll. A little boy playing with a doll is weird from jump, and I think most of us normal parents realize you have to start teaching your kid early. No, that's not for boys. They have toys for boys and dolls ain't it. But anyway, let's hear what Corey Holcomb had to say.
They got to sneak and watch the show. But anyway, all right. So obviously we got some shit that I want to talk about this mainstream about everybody getting on the brothers apologizing. Brothers are apologizing for shit that they have to apologize for because their career is based in a situation where they are getting checks from people who are in control of what we say and think in society. And if you want to keep getting those checks from those people like that, you have to bow down. Bottom line. So I'm saying, like, when you see the brothers, well, I didn't mean it like that, or whatever the fuck they say.
Whatever they say, yeah.
I mean, like, in the entertainment business, like, I mean, D, you might not be a stand-up comedian, but you've been around entertainment business for a long time. I mean, like, people have to understand, for these people to keep their bag coming, they have to apologize for any independent thoughts that are not part of
Their agenda.
the wicked agenda.
Yeah. Well, you already know because you've been around agents, and an agent, talent agent, that is, will actually, that's one of the first things they might stress to you is that not just watch what you now say or even watch who you hang with. Like, they don't even want you associated with certain people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good for the business. And they're looking at it like not just they're looking at selfish reasons. Their money, more money, if they don't get canceled or they get more jobs and gigs. Because I know that that's one of the first things that they'll stress is like, they try to get people to change their ways. I don't want you around these types of people. And it's like, so you got to know what you're doing if you want to still do it all and hang on to what you were about when you got in the business. Because they're going to try and bend you and mold you. So
Censor you.
yeah. So it's up to you.
Censor you, yeah.
Okay, exactly. They're going to try to censor you. They're going to try to bend you over, literally. No, I'm just playing. They're going to try to mold you. You can, certain people you just can't talk about, even though this is supposed to be the land of the free. This is supposed to be a free country. You're supposed to be able to have freedom of speech, but not quite. That's rapidly changing. So, Neo said what he said. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what Corey said. If you want to keep your bag, you want to keep your money, you better shut your mouth. Now, let's look at the cleanup action. What Neo have to say now?
What's going on, loved ones? This is Neo. All right, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question. Okay. I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So, with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important. They're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine, all right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's Neo. Peace and love.
Yeah, get out your feelings.
So deep in my feelings.
All right, y'all heard what the man said. He said he don't care if he get canceled. He don't care what nobody think or got to say.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
So this just goes to show when people click up, posse up with this cancel culture, how they'll try to shut you down, shut down your livelihood because you have an opinion that's contrary to theirs. And I can completely feel him because I have people as a content creator, a new content creator at that, people coming, leaving me comments, getting mad at me about my opinions, mad because I feel a certain type of way about certain topics. And it's just like, dude, I got my opinion, you got yours, it's all good, no need to beef. But hopefully Neo don't get canceled for this. I ain't got no beef with Neo. Y'all already know how I feel about the LGBT community if you rock with me. So we ain't even gonna speak on that. But Corey Holcomb was right. They will try to shut you down for having your opinion about stuff, and we can't let that. We can't let them do that to us just because we don't agree with the limperous lifestyle. But y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. They trying Neo just like they done tried any and everybody else who done spoke up about these people. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the content on the road to 2K subs. And I'll catch you in the next one.